Hello, welcome to another episode of Unequivocally Offtask. I am your host, John, and
Hey, my name's Damien, and where's Matt?
Matt's not here. He couldn't make it, so we invited our
Matt?
nice little Indian Canadian friend, Labby.
Hi,
He,
I'm Labby.
so insecure about his life.
No, I'm
So,
Labby.
guys, how have you been doing?
I've been all right. I didn't really do much today. I kind of procrastinated on schoolwork, usual, but college life.
College life. Luckily, we don't have those fucking bitchy girls going this time. So,
Oh, but I had a bunch of people doing drugs in my room last night. I'm not lying. If you don't believe me, I could.
you just walk into that. Hey, dude,
Yeah.
what's up? Wow.
All right.
Anyway, so I got a story.
All right.
Who wants to hear it? Raise your hands.
We can't see our hands.
All right, yeah, we have podcast hands. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go right into it. So, it's Saturday, as you all know, and I have work on Saturday. And today I had to start at 11. But before I go to work every Saturday, I go pick up something from McDonald's because I'm a really huge badass. Anyway, so I go to the McDonald's and everything's looking so good. There's like barely any cars there. But so we go to the thing, and you know when you go to I said you know how you go to that ordering like menu thing, and you don't know at first you know all right, I'm gonna go get a egg McMuffin or some shit, and you go there and you're like, oh shit, this looks so good.
Yeah.
So I ended up saying, oh, I want a McGriddle, and they're like, okay. I mean, 2 McGriddles, sorry. So I go to the door. My grandma goes to the door because I don't have a car because, I'm the world's biggest bachelor. So we're at the door, and they're like, here, I hate to say this, but we're not finished making your food yet. Can you please wait in the parking lot? Has that ever happened to any one of you?
What, oh, yeah,
You finally go to the door, and they're like, sorry.
well,
you
that
gotta wait.
hasn't happened to me, but I work at Panera Bread, and some of them actually have a drive-through. The one that I work at did, and we would always have to tell customers that because it's hard to, keep up with that food.
Yeah. So anyway, so after let me remind you, it was 10:30 when we went to the McDonald's, and I had to be there at 11. So we're racing against the clock, and this asshole says, I'm sorry, you have to wait. So we're waiting in the parking lot, and it's past 5 minutes, and they're still not giving us our food. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going to be late for work. Finally, a person comes and gives me my McGriddles, and I'm like, yeah, sweet! So we're on the
But
way
I know it's wrong.
and I take out the McGriddle. It's fucking cold.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
The
going to be the wrong
bread,
order.
the bacon, the cheese, the sausage, all fucking cold.
They probably, saw you and, was like, oh, this kid looks stupid. So then, they made your food, but then they didn't give it to you, for a while.
So for the whole car trip to my work, I was putting the McGriddle up to the car heater. And yeah, so that was my morning. Really shitty.
My morning, I didn't wake up until 11, so, by the time all that happened.
Yeah. So that's my story.
I
Best story ever.
Well, let me...
yeah, I masturbated.
That was your morning?
Great thing
Yeah,
to have
and
conversation, Levy. Bravo.
No, I did it like 3 times today. Straight up.
That's
G
not a
shit.
story.
Speaking of masturbating, we should talk about Victoria's Secret.
Oh, yeah. That's why I actually wanted
Yeah.
to... Oh, wait.
Speaking of, great segue.
No, but honestly, so, what was it? Yeah, didn't that fashion show, happen a week ago, right? About a week ago.
Oh.
And everyone's acting no, but I see it, all on Facebook, and, all my friends are into this. I don't know why. I didn't even know what was going on. But then it hit me. This is perfect. This is genius, right? Wanna know why? Because it's the one time a year that guys have an excuse to look at other girls, half naked in front of their girlfriends or, their wives. It's pretty much just an easy excuse to look at tits. Like,
I don't know. Like if I was still dating and I turned on that the TV channel that was showing that, my girl would be like, "What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, I feel really dirty about it because it would be like watching porn. I'd be like, just looking at Victoria's
even like the
Secret.
commercials, I feel like really like if I have my mom in there, I get so like I like cringe like when the commercials come on because like it's
Like,
just like woman in bras.
yeah, it's just
Dude.
like watching a sex scene in a movie, and like your family walks in, you're just like, it's part of the movie, and just, yeah, I'm just watching it for the like watching Friday the 13th, like the remake. That shit's full of sex. Like every minute someone's fucking, and I'm like, yeah. And then I hear my grandma say, Damien, I'm like, oh fuck. Mm.
Hmm.
So yeah, back to the topic.
Yeah.
Did you, by any chance, watch the Victoria's Secret thing?
No, why would I watch that?
Uh, Same reason you were just stating, to go,
No.
oh yeah.
Those models aren't even attractive.
That's what I was getting at. Like I don't know. I don't know why so many people find that attractive.
Yeah. Straight up G shit, bro.
But
Yeah. Do we have a news story or some crazy?
no,
Uh,
I neglected to do that. I could just like see what's randomly there.
Yeah.
I
I don't want
fucking
to talk about, like, our main Flork Club until, like, the later-ish, because we're only, like, 6 minutes in.
Oh,
Abby, say something snooty and remarkable.
oh, okay.
What's the
Fucking
story about your childhood?
um. Oh, okay. Okay, so this one time, I was eating
That's
this
great.
pudding
Anyway,
shit.
Pumpkin. Go ahead.
No. Can we do this? Can we each tell a story about that, like our childhood and stuff? 'Cause that'd
Yeah,
be fun.
yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, dude, I was eating this pudding shit, right? And it was like, okay, so I dropped some and my friend was all like, ah, ew, that's fucking gross. So like, I guess later on the teacher would grab us and she was like, yo, what the fuck? And like, we were like, whoa, what we do? And she was all, you guys were talking about sex. So I was like, I was straight up like, nigga, what? And so she was like, then the girl that told on us was all like, oh, I heard what's his dick say, ew, and I know what that means.
That reminds
So
me.
I was,
Today I like heard the word going commando, and while playing like with toys at preschool, I was like, I'm going commando, and my like female teacher was like, okay, do you know what that means? I'm like, yeah, going all army man. She's like, oh, okay. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about wait,
See, I don't have any of these like sexually misguided childhood stories. Oh, actually, no, I do have. I don't know.
It's a penis.
One time I used to think when people would use a blow dryer, I thought that was a blow job. So like I'd always refer to that as a kid. And then like finally my sister was like, I don't know why no one like my parents didn't tell me like that's kind of like a fucked up thing to do. Like, would they think it was cute or something?
Dude, something similar like that happened to me as a kid. Like, I used to call condos condoms, and I
Everyone
used
did
to
that.
call, a girl, like, with crutches, if she's crippled or something. She's like, she has 2 crotches. It's so crazy. Yeah, so. I guess I'll tell a story from my childhood.
Oh, you already got to tell a story though. Let me go.
Yeah,
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Sorry. Yeah.
All right. Well, mine's more of a near-death experience. All right. So
Ooh.
let's put this into perspective though. All right. So I'm a kid, and like I'm pretty sure like 50% of young American boys were like forced to join Cub Scouts as a kid, right? And like
Mhm.
so I joined Cub Scouts, and then like I tried my first year of Boy Scouts, which is like what you do when you're like get into middle school. It's just like an older version.
Yeah, it's the thing
Like
to do.
yeah, Boy Scout. Like you start in Cub Scouts, then go to Boy Scouts. So I tried my first year of Boy Scouts, and the first trip we go on is spelunking, and what that is, it's basically just like diving into caves, and like people find this fun going into these dark caves and just walking through, and it's disgusting and muddy and slippery. So this is my first camping trip with Boy Scouts, and it's poured. It was pouring the other day, so we go in this cave, and it's like 1 inch thick in mud. So we're walking through, and I have to like first of all I have to really take a piss like I don't know how to describe it any other way. Like this was like the biggest piss I think I've ever had to take in my life. So I'm walking through like that, and I have no place to go to the bathroom, first of all. So I don't know, like, I start, like, just, like, freaking out and, like, tightening my legs. And I'm not concentrating, and then we're walking. And then all of a sudden I slip down this hole, and my helmet gets caught in the hole,
Uh-huh.
and it's, like, choking me, and, like, basically, like, for, like, I'd say maybe 30 seconds it's choking me. And I'm kind of looking around, and I could just barely look up, and, like, there are guys up there, and they're laughing at me, thinking I'm joking.
Fucking assholes.
They're laughing, and I'm like this like what was it, sixth grader? Like, yeah, I'm like 12, and like I'm like, help me! And, like, I'm just like, and, like, they're all just laughing and like staring at me.
He's almost dead.
And I'm seriously start to black out, and then I don't know what happened. It was a miracle. It just like cut loose, and I just fell down, and I'm just like. Again, I'm a sixth grader, so they're not going to respect me, but I try my best to yell at them and be like, what the hell, dudes? And they're just like, or like, haha, faggot. And so,
Oh.
the joys of being a young kid.
Wait, so you never...
Levy, do you have any other stories? Because I don't want to, like, tell no story so fast. Because there's fucking dogs barking in the background.
I don't know. Once my penis was showing when I was, like, in the pool and, like,
Lovely.
in 4th grade, and, like...
Labby,
That's it.
why does your whole life revolve around, like, penises?
I don't fucking know. It's not my fault. Like, I it's just the way I don't know, and it's not a good life.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be really depressing.
Yeah.
I guess I can tell my story now. Because the dogs are stopped being faggots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered a pizza, so I think it's here. So, yum. But I'm going to tell my story. When I was younger, I always liked to play video games, like Mario, Sonic, and shit. So, one day, my uncle bought me a PS2, and it was the best game ever. And he'd always, like, you know, give me games to play, like, rent them. Back when they didn't have Redbox and Blockbuster and Hollywood Video were all, like the giant monsters of the industry.
Yeah.
So... man, I miss those guys. Like, nothing beats going into, like, a store and seeing all this movies and shit. And you just, I want one.
Yeah, I got so... Actually, the Panera Bread I work at used to be a Blockbuster, so it's everyone walks in and is like, oh, fuck you guys, this used to be the Block... Okay, they don't say that, but they're like, oh, I remember this used to be the Blockbuster, and it makes me sad. And I'm like, yep. Oh, well.
Yeah, so, anyway, so, one day, my uncle brings me Grand Theft Auto 3. And, dude, it was the best game ever. This game is how I found out about two things. One, the word fuck, and two, violence. It's like,
You didn't know anything about violence? How old were you?
I was like around 6 or some shit.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Like, so, I was about to bring up 9/11, but anyway, so... when I first started playing, I'm like, wow, this game's fun. What are you doing? You just run around? And then I, like, started running into people, and I found the punch button. And I started beating the shit out of people. And they, like, every time somebody would die in that game, they go, fuck! And I'm like, what's that mean? So, the first mission, you had to help this guy, 8-Ball, go to this place called the Red Light District. And I had no idea what the red light district was. When I was young, so I'm like, what does that mean? Do I have to, like, run over a bunch of red lights? So, like, next day at school, I go, and my teacher's like, so what you do on your weekend, Damien? I'm like, oh, I played this cool game. You punch people, and they say this word, fuck! And she's like, what? And she's like, yeah, you get to drive cars and run over people, and you know the red light district? And she's like, yes. I'm like, yeah, I've been there. And she's like, oh my god. So...
Hold on, pause this story. I don't believe you actually said that in that manner. I don't believe teacher asked you, what'd you do, and you were just like, I did the... What?
I'm not fucking lying, dude. I told her, yeah, remember the red light district? I was there, and she was like, oh, jeez. So, she calls my grandparents and, like, my grandma, and I got a huge fucking scolding.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, she's gonna cut... No, I thought she was gonna cut your grandma.
And I'm like, game uncle gave me.
I thought she was gonna call you grandma and be like, "Why the hell did you take your son to prostitutes?" like she thinks that you actually went there.
Oh yeah. What? Hey, Labby, why are you so quiet? This
What?
takes for
I don't know, man.
Us Canadians are always quiet.
Yeah.
You talk. I'm gonna go get some pizza.
Really?
Oh shit. No.
All right.
No,
You know what?
no.
Let's
Be
do
back
it.
in 5 seconds.
I have a good idea then. Well, he's gone. Let's do a Canadian versus American circle jerk.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
This gotta be terrible.
Canada is better than America because we have fucking ketchup chips and
Okay, hold on. Ketchup chips sound disgusting, first of all.
they are not. Oh my god!
Wow.
I should have brought it that one day. What?
And I doubt there's no place in America that doesn't have, like, I doubt there's a place in America that has ketchup chips. I mean, I'm sure there are places.
Dude, you fucking suck. See, this is American English.
Sorry, no, that's my English. I get tongue-tied a lot. But I think...
Yeah, no, it's because you're American.
No, Canadians... Okay, at least I don't pronounce it a boot. Like, I'm not... I'm a
Yeah,
boot
well,
to go...
I don't do that either, nigga.
I'm a boot to go oot to get some ketchup chips.
A boot to go
Hey.
oot. What the fuck? We don't even say oot.
Yes, you do.
Straight up, no.
Jesus back.
Back again.
Jason's black. No, he's not. He's a fucking white boy. Anyway, I'm back.
We were yelling about Canada. Anyway, you know what?
Blame Canada.
Canada? Yeah, exactly. You're flapping heads.
Anyway, so what should we talk about now? We talked about scarring childhoods and...
Weren't we gonna do our part one of our series on movie reviews of movies that are voted the best in IMDb?
Oh yeah, we should. Are we doing that movie segment now?
Sure.
Yeah, black people
alright, basically,
punching each other.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about, like, I don't know, on some basis, like maybe bi-weekly, like a movie. We're gonna review a movie that's on what's it? IMDb's website.
IDB.
Yeah, well, yeah, they know about it. They don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, their top
You live under a
movies.
rock, you wouldn't know what it is.
It's like top choice by, like, users, and number one is Fight Club, and I'd like to talk about that today because I apparently hold a very rare stance on Fight Club that I'd probably get, like, I'm surprised, like, I haven't gotten, like, ran out of town with, like, pitchforks.
If you say it sucks, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you because Fight Club is on my top 10 list.
Exactly. That's
of
what,
movies
I
love.
I can't
Shit,
stand that film.
so legit.
I hate Fight Club.
Okay, fine. Let's start with the haters' point of view, and I'll tell you how awesome this movie is and how you're fucking...
All right, this is basically what I got from the film, right? Just don't interrupt me. So there's this guy, and his life sucks, all right? And he's given into the whole, like, you know, capitalist system, getting a boring job, going home, watching TV, having a shitty life. So what does he do? He wants a little fun. And you know what? At that point in the movie, I was like, okay, that makes sense. So he starts this Fight Club.
No.
And No.
Okay.
That's what happens, though, right? He starts the Fight Club for some fun,
Have you seen this movie?
for some interest. Yes, I have.
When
A long time ago. Shut up. All right. So
I seen this movie like a week ago.
he creates this Fight Club, and it's supposed to, like, I don't know, like, be something special, like, so you're not, like, going home and being, like, boring and shit. And then what happens? Oh yeah, so then a bunch of, like, working class men join and beat the shit out of each other.
Totally forgot to mention Tyler Durden, aka Brad Pitt.
Okay, that's not the important part of the film. All right. Yes. Okay. So, like,
Are you shitting me? Like, Tyler
Brad
Durden
Pitt-
is the film.
All right. Yeah. So Brad Pitt's character is what he wants to be, but couldn't in real life, right?
Oh, that's spoiling the movie, fucker.
No, well, I'm
That's
pretty
it,
sure.
if our listeners have not listened to Fight Club, they're fucking retarded because it's the best movie ever. Anyway, go ahead.
So he's, yeah, that's like his repressed personality, something he wants to be, and then he shows that through Fight Club. And at that point in the film, like, even, okay, you don't really know that yet, but when he creates Fight Club, I'm still all right with this film. I'm like, okay, this is entertaining. But then it gets to the point where then they're like, basically just seem like it's just a bunch of people saying, fuck you all, I'm poor, I'm going to blow up like a bunch of credit card companies. And then So then basically these people, these working class people who just can't grasp that their lives are boring, decide to become terrorists to like somehow like spice up their life. So then they decide to blow up all the credit card companies. So that's why I don't like it, because it's just a bunch of poor people complaining that they're not rich, and then they go around and kill people.
Dude, I think you got the movie whole wrong, because, like, this is how I see it. Sure, this narrator's, like, in your opinion, like, the narrator's, like, life sucks. Yeah, like, this fucker's got insomnia, he doesn't have a meaning in life, all he does is buy shit. But, like, one day, he starts, like, hallucinating and seeing this guy named Tyler Durden. And with this, like, Tyler Durden is, like, everything he will be or should be. So...
No, I don't think it's something he should be. I don't think there's really that many
Tyler Durden's the
redeemable
total
qualities
opposite
about
of him.
Tyler Durden's personality wasn't very redeemable. Like, there wasn't too many things actually good about him. He
Dude,
kind of left around with whores and then, like, kind of just, like, beat the shit out of people.
No, but, like, Tyler encourages him to...
Then he created that huge, like, terrorist thing in the end. No, this just the ending of the film is what got me to say this is just really just put the nail in the coffin for me liking this film. Like, it's just...
No, I don't know what the
like,
fuck you're talking about. The ending was so fucking awesome.
No, they just blow up all these credit card companies, right? Because they're like, we're poor, give us money.
No, but just listen, like, just hear me out. Alright, so yeah, once, like, him and Tyler Durden, like, you know, starting to know each other, they create this fight club. And this is where people, like, you know, the narrator, who have shitty, like, underpaid lives that's just, like, monotonous, it goes on every day, pretty much the normal person's life, get, like, out of their shell and become fucking awesome. But then Tyler starts becoming like a dictator and saying, look, our lives sucked because of the corporate system, so we gotta fuck them up. So, but then out of nowhere, Tyler Durden somehow, get the fuck out of here, Sloan! Okay, so... Sorry, Labby's girlfriend came in. Sorry, Labby. Anyway, so... But yeah, so then Tyler, like, his own, like, the narrator's own conscience pretty much, like, betrays him. So now he must stop him. But it's too late, because this fucker's already planning to destroy shit. And my favorite scene is that confrontation between Tyler and the narrator. Because Tyler beats the shit out of him. But then the narrator's like, your brain is my brain, so if I kill myself, you'll die too. So he shoots himself in the head. It's awesome.
I don't get it. How does he live that?
I don't know, but it somehow worked.
Because it's either like, because he can't live and then the other guy dies. It's either both of them die or like live. Because it looked like he kind of shot himself a little to the right, so like it didn't actually pierce his brain. But like, because then like the woman comes in and he's just like, I'm all right, don't worry. Like,
yeah, when
it's like
that woman, by the way, I really did not like Marla. She like seems like she like in any other case she would be the antagonist.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry I said like again. People were complaining like last episode. I was saying like, and you were saying like.
Every other word, like, well, we'd always like say like, because like it's just like the thing that we do like now, like.
But it seemed she was like an evil, controlling bitch, and she should have been the enemy. She should have sided with Durden. But no, she ends up being the love interest, which I did not like.
Yeah.
I would give this film 4 out of 5 stars. I'm pretty sure you would be like...
I would give it 2 out of 5 just because I did like parts of it, but altogether, I guess I'm one of the few people on the internet that holds a very unfavorable outlook on this film.
Like the best thing I love about this film is the soundtrack.
I didn't really listen to, like, I didn't pay attention to it.
The beginning and end song are just awesome. The beginning song is like, it's inside his, like, body, and it shows, you know, the camera comes out of his mouth where the gun, or whatever, and it goes, and it was so awesome. I was like, yeah, I want to jump, I want to punch someone in the face to this song. And then all the buildings are falling. This song by the Pixies is like, ooh, Yeah, we'll probably play that in the outro. But that song kicked ass. That song was the bee's knees. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about Fight Club. Labby did not add anything to this conversation.
Yeah, what the
Labby,
hell? Where'd he
what's your
go?
favorite fighting movie?
Um. I can't choose.
That's so
What's your favorite
great.
movie?
My favorite
I don't-
fighting film is Project A by Jackie Chan. Just saying. Because he punches a guy in the face, and yeah, it's awesome.
Labby, what's your favorite movie ever? Doesn't even have to be fight, since you're not going to be in this like for too many episodes.
Oh. I legit don't know.
Have you seen
Like.
Have you seen any movies lately that you liked?
Not lately.
Okay,
fuck,
well,
Jackie?
that's I don't know. I kind of it's hard to find a good film made nowadays.
Yeah.
No,
Like
Hear
I,
that.
what have you guys seen this year that kicked your ass?
oh yeah, let's let's no kick like one film that we really liked that came out this year that you.
Yeah, what movie was awesome?
All right. Well, we should say movies that like people probably wouldn't really think about like nothing. You know
Yeah.
what movie I liked? Like, don't make fun of me, guys, but honestly, just all right. So like, it's animation, and I'm a Tim Burton fan, kind of. So Frankenweenie, that was a good Tim Burton film. That lived up to the Tim Burton reputation.
I didn't see Frankie Winnie, but it actually seemed really cool. It had like
It lived up to like all the other like Tim Burton, like the quality.
what
And,
I wanted
like,
to see was
story type.
Hotel Transylvania.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, that was with the monsters. Like,
Labby, what was your movie of this year? I bet he's gonna be like,
Shut
yeah.
up. Oh, fucking no. I only saw like one movie
what
this
movies
year.
came out in Canada?
What?
What movies came out in Canada?
Oh, fucking... Wait, in Canada? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys have different films than us. You don't
You're
have to
almost
like.
sober. You had to have watched one movie in the theater. Come on.
I watched... Yeah, legit. I only watched one movie in the
What
theater.
movie?
The fucking Spider-Man movie. The
Oh
new
yeah.
Did you like it?
one. I guess, yeah.
Excuse
I don't know. I liked it a lot. I thought it was better than Sam Raimi's film. The Sam Raimi movies are all right. I like them a lot,
What, the
but
trilogy?
yeah,
Nah, it's because the last guy was ugly.
I'm that
I like-
one person on this whole planet that actually, enjoys Spider-Man 3. I thought it wasn't that bad. I mean, it has its problems, but it's all in all a fun movie.
Spider-Man 2 I like better than even all the Spider-Man films, even the new ones. Spider-Man 2 was my favorite.
And a lot of people complain about like how Venom is in the film for about 15 minutes, but I didn't care. I was just happy to see Venom. I was like, yeah, Venom, yeah, you go, girl,
Nah, I don't
fuck
think
that ass.
the Spider-Man films aren't really like gonna go down in history as like the greatest hero movies. Like people probably aren't gonna watch them like decades from now.
All right,
That'll probably be like the Dark Knight films, but
I got two movies I watched that were amazing this year. The first being, of course, the Avengers. Best movie ever made. You guys saw the Avengers, right?
no, unfortunately.
You
Well,
whoa! Like, shun the non-believer over here. We're almost at 30 minutes, but meh. Anyway, so Labby, so you're telling me you went and saw Spider-Man,
film
but
this
didn't
year?
see the Avengers.
Nah, man. I don't really
What's
like.
wrong
I don't,
with
like,
you?
I don't have people to watch the shit with. I don't.
Go
I
to
don't
fly
really-
your girlfriend.
Nigga, you guys, nah. I
Wait,
don't know. I don't.
As hell.
What?
What?
That's not your word. You can't use that word.
What word?
Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. Wait, me?
Yeah, that's not your word.
Why is it not my word? I use it a lot.
Because you're not of color. Well, actually, you are.
Yeah, I have no hostile history with the African.
The Afro-Americans. Oh, please don't murder me, black people. Nah, I like a bunch of black people. Like, my favorite podcast is Let's Do
Okay, Damien, just stop. The whole justification thing, like, is just digging your hole deeper. Like,
Yeah, good point.
let's just pretend you never said anything.
Anyway, let's talk about my movie. The most badass film besides the Avengers was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It was so awesome.
You know how the event that I saw that on, I took that for my girlfriend and I, our 6-month anniversary. I was like, we're seeing Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
And I bet, like, Vampire Slayer, a lot of people didn't like it, and I think that's why a lot of people didn't see Lincoln.
You know what?
Because they were like,
You know why,
Vampire Slayer shit's still in my mouth.
I was talking to a friend about this, and he said he didn't like it because he thought it was going to be less serious than it actually was. Like, because the thing I found great about the film and why it was so funny is because they tried to make a serious film with such a stupid concept. They tried so hard to make it look like a legitimate story, like it was like a drama. Like, it wasn't supposed to be comedy, but it was like such a weird concept, like Abraham Lincoln going around just killing vampires, and it was really well done. The only thing that was the downside was just the actual story. Like, no one's gonna relate.
Yeah, no, like, wanna know what I think? I think that they shouldn't have started the whole Abraham Lincoln story really that young, because he's not even rocking the beard while killing them. He, like, the bearded Lincoln's only like at like the last like 20 minutes of the film, and I was like, fuck, come on.
After his son gets killed, he's like, I'm gonna grow a beard now, and like, no, and then I don't know. Then he like friends that black guy in the beginning, which made no sense because I'm pretty sure that never actually happened. But like, I don't think he had like, I don't know. It was just like historically, obviously. I mean, obviously, I didn't go in there thinking it was going to be historically accurate, but it was just kind of a
tried so hard to be historical.
Because they tried to make it look like he was like all like anti-slavery, which Abe Lincoln wasn't really, but
he was just like, free to
yeah, he's kind of just like meh.
But to your friend that's like, oh, I hated this movie because it was too serious, I recommend to him Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies.
I've heard about that too. I haven't seen it.
It's a Asylum ripoff because this movie studio, Asylum, just makes profit out of ripping off films. Like, they made awesome films like Ellen Quartermain and the Temple of Skulls, Transmorphers, and they made a few original films like Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus and Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus, and Mega Piranha, which is a ripoff of Piranha 3D.
Oh yeah, Piranha 3D.
That movie was terrible. But yeah, Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies is a fun movie as hell, dude. Maybe I'll pull out a scythe out of his pocket and just starts. Oh, it's awesome. And but it's a really stupid ass movie. It doesn't take itself seriously either. Like, he teams up with Robert E. Lee to kill the zombies, and he has a black man on his unit of aka like somehow top secret agents to kill the zombies. And guess what this black guy's name is?
What? Jerome?
Mr. Brown.
Oh, never mind.
Hello, Mr. Brown, give me your gun. Let's rock. And it's shot on only one set in this like really, really, really like big field with like a small like fort replica in it. It's really retarded. I don't know. Keep not talking like this. So yeah, I think we should about wrap this up before I say something like terrible about the Holocaust.
Well, you're getting pretty close there with the race thing, but
yeah.
Wait, Labby, do you have something to say about that? Huh?
About the Holocaust? Yeah, we're learning about it in school right now, and I just want to write
about the Holocaust. Oh wait, yeah. Shit! I'm so stupid. Oh my! I thought that was like American history for a second, and I'm like, wait, no,
well,
it's
that reminds me. They're making
this
movie called Anne Frank versus the Night Wolves. If you wanna like, check, it's on Kickstarter. The guy's looking for funding. Anne Frank versus the Night Wolves. So anyway, I like, before the show ends, I'd like to give a big shout out to 3 Guys 1 Cup for mentioning us on their latest podcast. It was really awesome to hear my name talked about on a podcast, and you know, they called our podcast pretty cool and funny, and they said our name was badass, unequivocally off task, and I can say it right now, so yeah, that's pretty good. So thank you guys. If you want to check out their website, and also they got a Kickstarter where they're trying to get some money to afford better equipment, and Yeah, you should help them out because they're really awesome guys, and they talk about anal douches,
Oh my god.
fleshlights, the Octomom porn. They're really funny.
We need to hit some of those topics in the future.
We gotta not even we could hit those awesome topics. So yeah, so check them out. I'm Damien.
I'm Sam. John. I'm John Samina, and
This is Labby, aka not.
yeah. Well, I want to just thank Labby because like it was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah, thanks, Labby, because Matt couldn't be here today because he's quote unquote entertaining guest, whatever weird sexual shit that is.
Yeah, I guess he's a man whore now. All right, well,
flopping his meat everywhere. Anyway, see you guys. Bye bye.
Straight up.
We're off. 3, 2, fuck!